Imagine solving algebra, without paper, without calculators, without even the number zero. Now imagine doing that almost 4,000 years ago. Welcome to ancient Mesopotamia. Around 1800 BCE, in the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, modern-day Iraq, lived a group of highly trained scholars called Babylonian Scribes. They weren't just writers, they were the mathematicians of their time. But here's the interesting part. They didn't use notebooks. They used clay tablets. With a sharp reed stylus, they pressed tiny wedge-shaped marks into wet clay. This writing system is called cuneiform, and hidden inside those clay tablets was some of the earliest advanced mathematics in human history. The Babylonians invented something we still use today, the base 60 number system. Instead of counting by tens like we do, they counted by 60s. That's why a circle has 360 degrees, an hour has 60 minutes, a minute has 60 seconds. That's Babylonian math, still ticking on your clock every day. But they didn't stop there. They could solve quadratic equations. Problems like, find a number where the square plus the number equals 30. And they solved them without symbols like x squared or equal signs. They followed step-by-step procedures, almost like early algebra recipes. Some clay tablets even show they knew a version of the Pythagorean theorem, more than 1,000 years before Pythagoras. Becoming a scribe was not easy. Boys trained in special schools called tablet houses. They practiced copying texts for years. They memorized multiplication tables. They solved land measurement problems. They calculated interest for loans. Because in Babylon, math wasn't just theory, it was used for building temples, dividing land, tracking trade, predicting astronomical events. Math meant power, so why are the Babylonian scribes important? Because they showed that math could be systematic, rule-based, and practical. They laid the foundation for algebra. They proved humans were thinking abstractly about numbers nearly 4,000 years ago. Without them, the math we learn today might look very different, so next time you look at a clock, or measure an angle in geometry class, remember the ancient scribes pressing symbols into clay under the hot Mesopotamian sun. Math didn't begin with calculators, it began with curiosity and clay. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient mathematics, subscribe to Math Solutions Lab, where we uncover the stories behind the numbers. See you in the next discovery.